Hi everyone, welcome back. This is part 3, the final part of our cable knit head tutorial. In the previous videos we cast on, worked the brim and knitted the body of the head with the 12-stitch cable braid. In this last part, we'll shape the crown, work the decreases and bring the head to a clean finished look. Take your time, enjoy the process, and let's finish this cozy head together. As you can see, I ended up dividing my braids as I was watching YouTube and knitting, and I a couple times miscounted and did the wrong twists, so I had to reknit it, and I think it's just easier to add markers so I won't miscount my stitches next time. Anyways, now it's time to do our decreases for the beanie, and as we made a little bit maybe different lengths of the ribbon here. I will show you guys how much I needed from the ribbon. 14 centimeters exactly, but you may want to have it from the 13 to let's say 15 centimeters, because we start decreases when we reach the row when we do our twist, so it's either the row 4 or the row 8, and that's how I plan to wear my beanie. So the fold will be a little bit over the braids, and the total length this will give me exactly 20 centimeters. You may have a little bit different, but I recommend that you need 20 centimeters of the desirable length before we start decreasing and forming the crown of the beanie. Now I'm in the round 4, as you may see, and I'll start doing decreases. As it's round number 4, I'm knitting 4 stitches as we did in the beginning. Then I'm making my twist, which is 4 stitches behind. 2, 3 and 4. Now I'm doing decreases by slip, slip, knit technique. And knitting the remaining 3 stitches, then knitting 4 stitches from the helping needle, okay. Then I'll show you one more time. So again we knit 4 stitches, take 4 on the cable needle behind the work, the 2 stitches with slip, so it's slip, slip, and then as you can see I take my needle in 2 of them, together. See, you can just put them on one needle if it's more comfortable for you, and then I knit them together like so. So that was 1 and 2, 3. Then we knit from the cable needle as established. And this way we are working the whole row. Then we need only knit stitches for 3 more rows, and then I'll meet you in the row number 8. Maybe it would be row number 4 for you, it depends where you in your knitting, but the technique of decreases will be similar. Next, row number 8 for me. It's any row where you do your twist, number 4, 8. And in the 8th one, I'm starting with a cable needle, 4 stitches in front of work, then knit 3 stitches, now we need our 4 stitches from the cable needle as a pattern calls, and here we have 4 stitches left, so we do the same technique. We are turning our stitches around and knit them together. And I repeat the same with the stitches, so you understand the principle now. We doing the same pattern but already decreased 1 stitches for each braid cable, and the next decrease will do in the same manner. We finish this row as I established right now, and then we need 3 more rows of a knit stitch, and afterwards we do decreases for this first cable here. I'll show you last time. First 2 stitches which we're decreasing, just turning them around, we slip and knit. See you guys in the round 4 then. Now I starting the row number 4, and that's already 3rd set of decreases. Here we will be decreasing the set of the stitches in the middle, 4 stitches in the middle, so that's what left to decrease. I need 3 stitches, and then the 4 stitches I transfer to the cable needle in the back of the work. Need 3 stitches, I can already remove markers because we won't need them anymore. Here I decrease as you already know. It's either you can slip and knit or turn the stitches around, or you can just knit 2 together. It won't be visible because we are knitting in such a place which will be hidden, and repeat. So we need 3. 4 of the central stitches slip to the cable needle, knit 3, remove the marker if you used one, and then you can knit 2 together if you want to, or do the slip knit, and repeat to the end of the round, and then we'll do another set of creases. Row 6 after our last cable twist. In this row we will just knit 2 together, all of the stitches, just like this to the end of the round, and repeat the same the next round as well. That's what we have on the needles, drastically decreased stitches, and now we need to cut the thread. I left approximately twice the length of the crown. Now all the new stitches we have here we will transfer on the needle. Just slip them one by one. And from this needle as well. That's how it looks. And simply pull the thread. Afterwards, just get the needle through one of the stitches inside. Turn inside out. Now we need to secure our thread. Just place it through some stitches. Because of the nature of this yarn, it won't be very visible. Make sure that it is tight and there won't be any hole on the top of your head. Just trying to get it only through the most top stitches. And now tied a couple of knots. Check how the beanie looks from outside and see if there is everything looks nice. I can see there is teeny tiny hole here, so I will secure it even more to avoid any possible gaps. Just work it through some stitches, just waving in a little bit, don't want it. Cut it short and we're done. Now the last step left is to hide this thread. I don't think I want such a long one. Basically we are weaving into this knit stitch and it would be inside. Make sure that your weaving ends will stay inside in case they decide to be reattached, and or maybe they'll become a little bit more invisible with the wear. If you prefer to use the hook, you can use it. That's enough for me. Hope you enjoyed knitting this hat with me, and if so, please leave a comment if you actually knitted it with me. I would be happy to hear all about it. If you use the same yarn or some different variation, it's always useful to share this information. Subscribe for more tutorials like this. See you in my next one. Bye!